That's
Yeah!
crazy.
That would take me
Yeah,
so long to do.
we played D&D together with our friends and then went out for wings at a restaurant.
Whoa!
That's incredible.
That's fancy
Yeah.
living there.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Doing the things.
He's changing. It's a choice. Yeah. Every day I wake up and I
Raw.
choose loud. Peace was never an option. Huh. Oh. So it's like hearing a one-sided telephone call.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
sounds like you're just laughing like a mad woman at I just listened,
Yeah.
and that's really what it seemed like what was happening.
All right.
What are you
How is
laughing
that
at?
different?
Are you okay? You feeling
Life-
okay?
Life is a bit funny, right?
I'm pretty
It's
sure they
all
can
a bit funny.
they can hear now. Yeah, this is on purpose that you can hear us right now. It's totally on purpose. We did this on purpose.
Quick loo.
Yes.
Stop.
3 minutes.
Yeah. 3 minutes on the loo stop. How you doing, Rob?
I do what I want.
Nice. That's the way to do it.
That's the best answer for how are you doing I've ever heard. That's great.
Classic. Classic Rob.
Oh man.
Yeah. It took a while to get here, but we're here. The day has come this far.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wait, what?
Jesus.
Oh, it's got a little.
That idea she had of going to the washroom over the stream, that's a great idea.
You should do that.
And I'm
You
thinking
have-
about it.
You
A
got
minute
like,
and a half.
yeah.
Because you never know what's gonna happen. I might actually just go get a drink. That's
Hey.
the challenge. I've got enough time for a drink or the washroom, and
But-
one is gonna negatively affect the other.
Yeah.
So
Have
Moon
fluids
cloud.
coming in
oh,
and fluids
Wow.
coming out. So you gotta maintain the. Oh, I gotta put my wig on. You gotta maintain the equilibrium.
Maintain your equilibrium.
All right. I hate this freaking wig.
Is there a way to do chat only on Twitch and desktop?
I think you can pop it out.
Just tap it out.
Yeah.
Tappy. It was Happy Gilmore, right? Just tap it in.
Yeah.
Just tap it in.
Tap it in. Oh god. I maintain that those films are like far more fun to quote out of context than they actually are in the film themselves.
Absolutely. I have to agree. 100%.
Whoa. Dave is cutting it close. 20 seconds.
Oh no. Well, there's still the intro video too, so he's.
No, he has to finish peeing and.
Hey, there he is.
There you are.
Whoa.
Nice.
Nicely done. All right. Very good. Very good.
Video?
Yep. Now we're going to the intro. So we'll mute.
War never changes. As the Red Menace threatened American soil, U.S. troops annexed Canada for natural resources. But in 2077, the bombs fell, and the war was ended. 200 years later, war has returned. Niagara Falls will discover that war never changes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Wasteland. Here we are. Look at Dave. You look so shy. It's like, what? This thing is on? They can see me?
On already?
We have started? Oh, shoots.
Oh, that's a very nice mug.
Excellent mug.
Thank you.
It's
Yeah.
nice.
And the one in your hands is cool too.
Well done. Well done.
Had to do it. Had to do it.
So it's really good to see you all. Thank you for coming. I'm really excited for today's session, as always. I love the way we ended off last time. Can't wait to pick back up. But before we do that, we should introduce everybody that is here, starting with the man that brought us together at this virtual table, Rob Mulligan.
Hey, what's up? I'm Rob Mulligan. And yeah, I'm the founder of Cyberpunk Uncensored, but we're a collective of GMs and players. We have lots of gameplay and series, tutorials, interviews, just all kinds of content you can check out. Go to cyberpunkuncensored.com. Also, I would appreciate it if you follow and subscribe to Cyberpunk Uncensored both here on Twitch and on YouTube. And oh yeah, I'm playing Walter, the super mutant, but you know, maybe don't mention so much that I'm a super mutant. You know.
He's just
Superhuman.
picking it.
Superhuman, I like that.
All right, Ellen.
Hi, I'm Ellen. I am 1/4 of the media company Baby Beard Media, and we make a TTRPG podcast called Roll to Cast, which is a different TTRPG game every season. At the moment, we're doing Kids on Bikes, A Mystery Down Under, which is a spooky Stephen King-esque supernatural action adventure set in sunny Western Australia, which I am GMing. So please check that out. That's Roll to Cast. We also do YouTube RPG Let's Plays, and I am messing around with a little cyberpunk visual novel called Neocab at the moment. So please just check out Baby Beard Media on all the socials. Make sure that you like and subscribe. And I am playing Millie Valentine, a very smart ghoul who gets into very not smart situations.
Yes. And well, so far we haven't seen you in horrible situations yet, unless you think that joining this party was a horrible situation. But I think everybody agrees that you're
It
awesome.
always turn out to be.
All right, David.
Yes, I'm David, and I am playing Wilhelm, the only real human in the party. Depending on who you ask.
What?
We just,
we had a
10-minute debate about this morning.
big debate before the stream about what makes us human. And I play weekly on Realmsmith on Monday nights. And I co-own Mithril Armory, a tabletop gaming accessory business. Please follow me at the Realmsmith_Dave, Instagram and Twitter.
Yes, and I am your overseer this evening, Brandon Perkins, also known as DM_Brando on the socials. And we're about to get into gameplay. Just one clarification on the rules from last week. So we're doing something where you could spend a luck point to re-roll. But I've reread the luck rules, and it looks like the way that actually works is when you roll, you can choose to use your luck stat instead and spend a luck point on that. So for example, if you got 7 luck, but you've only got 5 in endurance, you could spend a luck point, use your luck instead of your endurance on that test. So just a heads up, that's something that we'll be correcting from here on forward. We are all new at this game. I am by no means an expert yet, but we are well on our way. So bear with us. We're figuring out the rules, and there may be times where I'll make a GM ruling, and that'll just have to be the truth of the moment.
Exactly.
Just the way it
blame
happened.
all on Dave.
Sorry?
I seem to recall that we said we'd blame it all on Dave.
Oh,
Exactly. Yeah, if things
that's
get
right.
too
Oh,
out of
yeah.
hand, no
Send
matter
your-
what, it's
Yeah.
Dave's fault. Yeah, don't forget that.
Send your
But I do wanna-
complaints to realmsmith_Dave.
Exactly. No, I did want to. I want to back up Brandon on that. This is new, so we are going to kind of go over rules as we go. Session per session until things get completely memorized and smooth and whatever. So bear with us, people watching, and hey, it'll be a great opportunity to learn the 2D20 system by watching our gameplay. The other thing that I wanted to mention is that this Friday, I'm not GMing the Fallout 2D20 gameplay on Mad Queen's YouTube channel. Instead, I'm going to be on the Fallout Game Master Roundtable. I'll be posting some flyers and promos about that over the next couple days. But that should be a lot of fun. Lots of Fallout GMs are going to be there, and we'll be talking about all kinds of cool stuff Fallout. So, all right. Moving
yeah,
on.
that's-
Back to the game.
That's going to be
I'm
awesome.
back, guys.
All right. So let's jump into our recap on just starting Sirenscape now. Feel free to let us know in the chat if there's any audio or video issues as well. Just let us know, because we don't always know in the moment. So if this is too loud, feel free to just give us a shout out at that. All right. So you had all joined forces. Well, Wally and Millie had joined forces with Wilhelm in an effort to get across the Rainbow Bridge, also known as the Pain Bridge, as it's been renamed by raiders. You spoke with Reinhardt, who is the leader of those raiders, and he said that he will let you pass safely if you're able to bring him a fusion core. And the location that he gave you, where he believes a fusion core must exist, is a chemical plant that's nearby the bridge. But it seems like it has been surrounded. It's got by a number of ghoul bodies, as well as ghouls in whatever their version of sleep would be. Feral ghouls, I should specify. And so you had picked the lock to make your way into the building. You found a ghoul body on the floor that had its head incinerated by a protectron. You've gotten yourselves a couple, I think 2 employee badges right now. But currently, Wilhelm is face-to-face with the protectron. And to pick up from that moment, the protectron will say, "Please present your employee ID badge."
Yes, here you go. I'm Gerald Glass.
Ah, Mr. Glass, working late tonight, I see.
Oh yes, it feels like I've been here forever, really.
Are you
But
working?
also like I just got here, so it's always fun at work when I work, which is here.
Work is fun. Are you
Not-
working hard or hardly working? Ha 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 ha.
I don't
ha.
know what you. Oh, yeah. Yes. Not really. Well, have a good night.
Good night,
Good night.
Mr. Glass. And
You
it,
don't need to come back down here, by the way. It's very noisy when you come, and it distracts my work. If you don't mind, just please don't come back.
I will do rounds as always. And it turns around. walking back down the hallway.
So I'll see you in how many minutes?
Whenever I get back around, depends.
Right, okay. I thought it might be a little more precise than that, but that's fine. Good night.
Good night. All right. So, what do you do now?
Oh,
Heading back
Apart
into
from
the room.
not
I'll
poop
say-
pants.
It worked. I'm amazed.
Great.
We
So we need to then, if we want to just get around as easily as possible, then we need to try and scrounge up some more ID badges. We do have one other, am I correct?
You picked up one more. The name on this badge is
Yeah.
Hillary Statler, a chemist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what you can see from the badge.
Sounds familiar.
Gerald
I feel like
Glass is also a chemist. Sorry, do you know a Hillary Statler in real life?
Well, I was thinking maybe Millie would, since she was in med school at the time. So maybe she might know a few of the chemists to be,
Oh.
especially because partying with chemists, it really goes off, you know? Oh God, I'm so glad I don't remember any more of those days. Well, the real test would be, obviously, it recognized you as a employee. I have no idea how this robot would react to me and Wally here. But it just took the ID, right?
Yes, I held out the card and it looked at the card and I guess that's it. I don't think it really looked at me. Really, I mean, did it seem like it
Right.
was comparing me to the card in any way, or was it just like card's good?
Give me
He's a
a
human.
perception survival roll. So that'll be 2d20
Yeah.
against your perception survival. Okay, that was your endurance survival, but that's okay. We can use this roll.
There they are.
Okay, so that's one success. You could tell pretty clearly that the Protectron was mostly focused on the card itself. You got the sense that it wasn't overly intelligent.
So when I went to my browser, my headphones cut out entirely.
Oh,
All right.
so you
it-
can't
it-
read lips then? All right, can you hear us now?
Yes.
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 looks
I'm
like
not
it
sure why.
wasn't- It looks like it wasn't looking at you, Wilhelm. It was looking at the ID.
Okay.
which is
Looking at
pretty
the
shitty
ID.
So as suspected.
programming.
And it seemed like it wasn't
Yeah.
overly intelligent.
Yeah. I'm going to be
Right,
working
well,
off the assumption, and it's an assload of an assumption, that this thing is operating on pre-war planning. So maybe Walter and I just have a skin condition. And it.
For sure you do, yes.
Some
Hey.
robots don't like Wally, so I don't know. I don't know about that plan, Millie.
Mm,
But we
I
don't
mean, it
have
doesn't
much
seem-
choice.
it doesn't seem too bright, Walter. I think, and like I said, it's an assload of an assumption, but based on the information we have, I think this should work. If we find an ID for you, and we give it to one of these Protectrons. All right. So I guess we scavenge now. We were in a little mess hall, a little kitchenette. Am I correct?
Yeah, like a
And that's-
little kitchenette, yeah.
And that's where we found Hillary's ID.
Yes.
Are there any lockers or lab coats kind of hanging up?
No, nothing like
There's
that.
two bodies in here.
Yeah, there's two
I
bodies.
think that's where we got that second ID from, wasn't it? Was one of those bodies?
That's right.
Mm.
That's right.
This was one of how many doors? think it might be time to investigate
There
those
were
other rooms.
2 doors, yeah. So this was the first door, but across the hallway, there's another door a little bit further up the hall.
All right. Well, I'm gonna check out that other room and see if we can't find another ID badge.
Okay. So, just as a... Sorry, David, we can't hear you.
Oh, you're muted.
Excellent. Good. It's because I pressed mute when I was speaking instead of unmute. So I'm gonna stand outside. Once we get to the other door, I'm gonna stand out. I will stand outside the door in case the robot comes back. He already knows me, so it should be okay.
That's very good thinking.
Walter's gonna wait here till you get in, Millie. Like he's just gonna probably stay in the room where he is hidden, and then once Millie gets in there and knows it's okay, he'll just kind of dart across the hall over into that room.
Sure.
He's not trying to hang out in the hallway with no pass.
Sure.
Yeah. I'll pass. Denied. Yeah, I'm going to, with ID card in hand, just in case, open this door if it's unlocked and all cool to walk through.
All right, so you do see a card reader on the wall of this door. So I'm assuming you're going to try using the card?
Yeah, I'm going to try using...
Okay.
Nah, I'm going to try using my shoe. Yeah, I'm gonna swipe the ID card in the card pass and see if that works.
All right. Yes, you hear a beep and a click on the door.
That sounds positive. All right, let's open this bad boy up and see what we got.
So you open the door. The light is flickering inside, giving it a very ominous feel. But the room itself is about 10 feet or just over 3 meters square. And you're welcome. I'm trying to do this math in my head. I'm pretty sure it's 3 feet per meter. So, am I right there?
Yeah. You can
Canadian,
do it in meters.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's about 3 meters square, just a little bit over 3 meters square. It does have lockers along the wall opposite you and the wall to the right. It looks like this is essentially just a not necessarily a change room, but it's a space where employees can come and, swap out their gear and leave whatever locked up that they need to before starting their shift. There's a couple of benches in the room, and there's a vending machine on the wall to your left.
It doesn't interest me. I lost my taste for, taste over 200 years ago, so that's not for me. What's in the vending machine, though, out of curiosity?
It looks like it's mostly food items, like snack bars and things like that. Some drinks, some smaller lunch items, like those vending machines that have sandwiches along with the other snack items. So like that sort of thing. So it's
snacks.
Yeah, it's got old rotten sandwiches, a couple of cans of cram in there, some fancy lad snacks, that sort of thing.
All right. Well, I'll be sure to tell Wilhelm. Actually, he's at the door, right? Wilhelm.
Yeah.
There's a whole bunch of some expired, but some probably non-perishable food items in a vending machine here.
Wonderful, wonderful. Okay. Give a quick look around, and then I'll duck into the room to see. Now, the quality of this food is not. It's not on par with the cooking competition vault, I would guess.
Not even close. No, you were cooking with as close to fresh as you can get in a vault. Stuff that's been expertly preserved, freeze-dried, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, so after I'll look around a bit and say, there's a good food that you said.
In the vending machine. I mean, if you've got some pre-war money on you,
Oh, we have one. But
yes.
but what
Yeah,
is?
I just thought maybe that was some ingredients for you to use. Some,
But we,
know?
how much money do we have here, DM, versus the cost of one of these terrible food items?
You found 10 pre-war dollars on the body in the hallway.
yes,
And
you
it's
get, like 2 chocolate bars.
when you look at the front of this machine, you notice that it actually doesn't have a money slot, it has a card slot.
Oh, this is excellent. Well, okay. It doesn't look very appetizing, but I'm gonna
Oh.
put my card in and choose. I don't know what sounds like the tastiest option.
Well, that's up to you. So there's, let me just.
Twinkies? They last forever?
Twinkies
Yes,
do last
something
forever.
highly processed.
Yeah, exactly.
I would go for something loaded with sugar.
There's, yeah, so there are sugar bombs. Lamco brand mac and cheese. Let's see, what else do we have in there? Some, what looks like a rotten sweet roll. There's a couple of cans of cram. And some yum yum deviled eggs.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
I
And
would,
Eggs?
Fancy
That
lab
sounds
snacks as well.
amazing.
I don't think they'd be amazing after
Ooh.
however many.
Yeah, have you ever had
decades
100-year-old egg before? This is 200 years old. Twice as good.
Okay. Well, fine. I will have one of the sugar bombs.
All right. So, as you go to
Actually,
slip
no,
the...
I'm going to have mac and cheese. That sounds much better. Yes, I will do that.
Is the mac and cheese pre-made? Or is it like powder?
Yes, you can't tell from this machine. I assume they're not going to give their workers something terrible.
Do you want me to spend an AP to ask?
No, I'm going to use my card to buy the mac and cheese. It sounds delicious.
Sure, alright.
So
Yeah.
intrigued by foreign foods.
aged cheddar. So you start to put the card in, but the card only goes in maybe a couple millimeters. And you can't push it past that.
Is there something lodged in the machine? Like, is
Uh,
something blocking the card when I look in, or is it?
Give me
Or
another
is it not the
perception
right-
survival. So you're rolling against perception plus your survival skill on this one instead of the endurance survival.
Oh, I see. Rolling against my perception plus survival.
Yeah.
So I rolled.
You just gotta roll 2d10. Or, I mean, 2d20.
You
Okay.
rolled really well. So-
I rolled a 3 and a 1, correct?
yes. So, and that one
And-
is a critical
and-
success. So that's
And
3
my crazy thing's
successes.
done what it did before, so that's cool.
So with 3 successes, that means that you have 1 additional action point if you guys are below 6 action points total currently, because you can't
Yeah,
have more than
we're-
6.
Yeah, we're topped up.
All right, so
We're full.
you're pretty set. All right, so yeah, there is something lodged in there, and it looks like it's another card.
But how am I going to get that out? Is the machine powered?
Yeah, it has a light on.
Somebody's put a rubbish card in here. Is
Lockpick
there
is
an
more okay? Shouldn't it be the same
such
mechanism? You have small, thin tools able to,
Or,
use precise.
Pick something.
movement.
Maybe it's in the process of ordering. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Lunch on another guy's dime.
Wally is very smart. I'm going to put in the number for the mac and cheese.
All
See
right.
what happens.
So you press E12, and the machine starts to vend. And the mac and cheese looks like it might not fall, and it
Come on.
falls. Lands
Come on!
in the bottom of the machine, and then the
Wonderful,
card pops
wonderful.
out.
Is it an ID card?
Yes, it is.
Yes, we've got another one for Volley. Are there drinks in here? Is there water in here?
There's no water in this machine.
Oh.
Hey,
Just
guys, I heard my name. Can I come over there yet? What are you guys doing in there?
Yeah, come over. Come over, Wally.
Wally,
How is this
go over
mac and cheese? Like opening it
Yeah.
up. How is it?
It
Is
is
it pre-made
dry.
or is it like a powder pack?
It's a powder pack. It's like craft dinner. Not a sponsor.
Like, no, like is it unprepared? Is it an
It is
unprepared or is it
dry noodles and a packet of cheese powder.
That would actually.
hey.
Oh my god, you might have hit the jackpot.
That's
That will
not so bad.
probably still be good. Come another doomsday.
Yeah, I'm gonna stuff that in my pack, and I'm gonna order. I'm gonna use Wally's card again, and I'm gonna order the sugar bomb.
All right.
I don't want to. Willie, I don't want to pay for this. You
Yeah,
said
you're
Wally
not
got
really
no money.
paying.
Oh,
No,
okay.
no,
think
it's
it's
not
a-
really.
I
Okay.
think it's an employee perk.
Yes, and honestly, he's probably dead, so it doesn't really matter. He doesn't want it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I-
it's
Well, I mean, I'm assuming.
it's like taking candy from a dead baby, you know?
Well, then can
Well,
I have a
that's
sugar bomb?
terrible. Yes, I'm buying you one right now.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
That was terrible.
I was looking for a Fallout appropriate idiom.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna buy a sugar bomb.
All right. So you pop the card back in, and you enter in E13. Sugar bombs start to fall and get stuck in the machine. And the card shows, $0 remaining.
Do you want to try mine?
Does the card eject?
The card ejects, yes.
Yeah. Do you want to try Hillary? She looks like she'd be responsible.
Here's your card, Volley. You can have it back. Yes. Let's try Hillary.
Gosh, it's been a while since I've seen actual food.
Wally could try this. He's gonna punch the machine, the front of the
Gonna-
machine.
All right. Punch the machine and give me a strength athletics or melee weapons if you choose. Or no, sorry, unarmed attack actually. Give me strength unarmed.
Okay.
All right. That's one success. So you punch it
Really strong.
and the one that was hanging, the sugar bombs that were just hanging, they fall down to the bottom of the machine.
You did it.
Wally
Go.
did good.
Wally did do good. All right. Well, we've got you some food that you love so much
Mhm.
and that, sustains your entire being. And we've got 3 ID cards. So I say let's brave the hallway. See what's past there.
What else is in the lockers? Can we go through the lockers and see what's there?
Yeah, so you go up to the lockers, they all have padlocks on them.
Okay, you can tell me maybe if I can do this. If I used medicine as a way of kind of listening in to the clicks of the padlock,
That's
I would,
really
you-
reaching.
would
it's a
you
bit of a
allow
stretch,
that?
yeah. No, but I think it would be more of a survival perception situation to try and hear. But I
give
don't.
that a go.
Yeah.
There's
but
actually a
if you,
lockpick skill check.
yeah, I think the lockpick skill check would actually be more appropriate for this. And like on a stretch, maybe the perception thing, but it would be a very high challenge rating, like difficulty
Would
rating.
like to try my luck.
Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna try one lock while Millie tries another lock.
All
So,
right.
okay.
Yeah.
So
Fair enough.
Wilhelm,
And if there's a third lock,
You gonna
Wally's
punch it?
gonna hit it. Yeah, Wally's gonna hit it with this big stop sign.
All right.
Oh man.
He's gonna
Okay.
melee
Um,
attack it.
So
Am I correct in thinking that we just roll 2d20s in roll 20 and base it off of our perception survival skill since it's not a...
yes. Yeah, your
Okay,
perception
cool.
plus
Thank you.
survival, and you need to roll equal or lower.
Yeah.
Yes. So Wally, you roll melee attack. Ellen, you'll roll your perception survival, and Wilhelm, you'll roll your lockpick.
So I got one success, but one of them was was an actual 20, which doesn't that cause complications?
Yes, that's a complication.
Oh dear.
All right.
Oopsie doodle.
All right. So that's one success, one complication. So when you are unlocking, you open it up, but the door slams when you do that, and then you hear another large bang as Wally hits another one of the locks. Destroying this lock and tearing it right off of the door, leaving a big gap in the door as well from the hit. Willie got a critical success. Sorry, Wilhelm got a critical success and was able to listen and unlock the lock expertly.
Yes. Fact.
Right.
There you go. It's just not fast enough, it looks like.
All right. So, Millie, I want you to roll 2d20. Actually,
Sure.
all three of you roll 2d20.
I don't like the sound of that, but 12 and an 8.
All right. You find a bottle of dirty water inside this one locker. You find a bottle
got,
of dirty water.
A 4
a-
and 15.
With the 19,
19.
you find a healing salve, Wally.
Nice.
And Wilhelm, with your 36, you find food paste.
Ooh, delicious maybe.
Delicious food paste.
Mine might be delicious too.
Oh, no, that doesn't go in your mouth unless
I know.
you have serious injuries in your mouth. Which
Where do you put it?
is entirely possible. What?
Wally did rinse his mouth with bleach to get those nice pearly whites.
Mm. And they
Okay.
look great.
And I want
Alright.
one of you to give me another perception survival. Just one of you. You can choose.
I was
Not me.
supposed to be on guard.
Lookout? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
so I'll do that.
Okay. All right.
Double 11s?
Double 11s. No successes.
That's not good. I'm so distracted here with my food paste.
New food paste. Yeah.
What does this smell like?
Give,
Have
give
you
it a
opened it
smell.
up? Give it
What?
a whiff. Gone.
Well, I don't want to open it yet and ruin the seal. I want to keep it fresh.
Oh yeah, yeah. Gotta stay fresh. 200 years, you know. 200 years fresh.
Gotta try a
Yeah,
little
that-
bit. Just open a little and just
And by the way, these items all have descriptions in the book, so you can look them up
Fantastic.
if you need to. All right, so with those failures, moving on, there are still 3 more lockers on this wall and 6 on the other wall. If you want, you can continue doing what you're doing, or it's up to you. You could leave this room.
Wally's definitely gonna hit another lock.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
we'll do another lock.
Yeah.
It'll give
Sure.
us time to time how long it takes for that robot to come back around too.
So, and I just got more successes.
Yeah, and tag skills, so that's 4 successes.
Yeah.
Well, that's how my last one was too. I don't know why it didn't glow that much, but I used melee before, and it's a tag skill, so I should have generated action points if it was above 4.
Yeah, that's true.
So
It's weird.
those are both successes. So they're both under 11 for me.
Excellent.
And survival is one of my tag skills.
So that's double crit success then, if it's a tag skill.
Yeah.
And 1 crit success for Wilhelm.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I
Very
think
good.
that's a regular success, but it's a tag skill. Is that how that works?
So yes, so it is a regular success, but being a tag skill, it counts as a critical success.
Nice.
Yeah, just as if you had rolled a 1. Yes.
Guys, we're doing real good, like a real team.
We are a real team.
Yes, and look, we're all using our own things that we're good at. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside. That's all I've got. We've opened the locks. Let's take the things.
Yes.
Are you trying to sneak a moral into this story as we steal and pilfer our way through a facility?
It's like the end of a He-Man. He's like, so remember, kids.
G.I. Joe.
All right. Are we gonna keep stealing until this robot comes back?
I honestly
think
don't
those are the
think that
last
we're
3.
stealing.
Those were the last 3 lockers, right? So we should roll what was in there.
There's 6 more on the adjoining
Oh,
wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to
that's
see how long it takes for this guy to come back, so we have
Okay.
some idea of timing.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be like 2 hours, but I don't think so.
Let's
looting.
do you want to keep spelunking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, are we gonna see what's inside of these first? I'm
Yeah.
on the 17.
Yeah, so you all successfully open the locks. Again, Wally's method makes a loud noise, but for the other 2, you're able to open those locks without too much trouble. And all right,
Please.
there's nothing inside of your locker, Millie. Wally, there is something inside of there. I need you to roll 2d20. And Wilhelm, there's nothing inside of yours as well.
I rolled a 29.
29.
Yeah.
Okay, you find some jet. The chem.
Ooh.
This
So I have
was
jet and healing paste now, right?
Healing salve.
The healing salve.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
these-
take the lock. I'm gonna take the lock and put it in my bag.
Sure.
Mm,
I didn't get an item. I'm going to take the lock.
might come in handy.
Might as well. And
All
it's
right, I'm gonna poke my head out Sorry, I was gonna poke my head out to see if I hear the robot coming back.
all right. As you're approaching the door, you hear the robot outside the door. Yeah, the footsteps, and you realize it's been coming for a while, and you must have just not heard it before.
Oh, okay.
Wally's just holding up his pass already, kind of nervous about it.
Yeah, I'm gonna take out
Yeah.
my pass. And does he stop outside this door?
Well, you hear it now pulling. It's beginning to pull on the door now. Obviously, with its weird robot hands, it's not as easy for it to do because it's just got those kind of like 3 fingers. So
Yeah. Okay, I turn back to make sure everybody's got their pass out, and I will open the door.
And if not, Wally, smash, I guess. But
It's,
let's try this pass first.
please,
But I'm
present.
gonna open it just enough for like my face to be out, and I'm gonna hold my card out right away, like through the crack in the door. Oh, good evening. It's just me again.
Hello, Mr. Glass.
Glass. Yes, that's right.
I have detected loud noises. I
Yes,
must
I'm very
investigate.
sorry. Yes, you are doing a great job of investigating. I dropped my things, but I fixed them up, and everything is okay now.
Please step aside.
Well, okay. but I'm just telling you that everything's okay, and you've basically done your job. I think that you should probably keep doing your job. You're doing a great job.
Give me an intelligence science roll.
Well, okay. Well, not great.
Yeah. Right. So that offers you no extra insight, unfortunately. Please step aside.
Yes, absolutely. I'm stepping aside now.
Okay.
And now. And then I'll step aside.
So it steps in. Please present employee ID badge.
Of course. Yeah, I was wondering when you'd get here. I will give them Hillary Statler's ID card and put my faith in shitty science.
Good evening, Miss Statler.
Good evening.
Wally's gonna hold up his pass and try to make himself as small as possible, like kind of hunched over, like, here.
Good evening, Ms. Still.
Hi.
Yeah, we're all working late tonight, so you can expect us to be in and around the building.
Working late this evening?
Yes, we are.
Working hard or hardly working? Ha 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 ha.
That joke gets funnier every time you're programmed to say it.
I will investigate further. And it begins walking around the room, seemingly just going right by the broken locks, seeing no other people, and then moving on towards the door and stepping out the door.
You know, I'm almost disappointed that we didn't come up against a higher caliber of robot.
It's honestly very terrible.
It's really bad programming. Anyway, I guess, you know, it's probably good that we didn't encounter one.
I don't want any more robots. I'm okay with that one. That one's good. Wally liked that one.
All right. Well, I think we know how to get around the very lax security in this place. So, let's try and find that core.
Yes, I'm gonna run out into the hallway. I didn't get your name, Mr. Robot. Have you got a name?
And it turns around. I've not been given a name.
That's
I
terrible.
am a Protectron.
Good. Are you the only one that's here, or the other ones as well?
There is a full complement of security in this building.
Good. That must be like 3 or 2.
There is
Maybe
enough
more?
protection to serve as a full complement of security in this building.
Excellent. I just wanted to ask you, just going out on a limb, my boss told me that I had access to go and see the core tonight, because I was curious about it. Could you just check my card and tell me if that would be okay if I did that?
Please present employee ID card. You do not have access.
Oh, there must be some mistake, but thanks for letting me know.
When was your last scheduled maintenance?
Last scheduled maintenance.
Yes, I believe you are overdue. That's why we're working late tonight.
It has been 211 years, 3 months, and 5 days since the
Yeah.
last scheduled maintenance.
Well, see, that's 211 and 4 months overdue. You really ought to be getting checked up every month. So we need to be able to round up all the Protectrons and do our maintenance. Are you able to communicate that to the others?
Please present employee ID badge.
Fuck, I'm only a chemist. Alright, I'll try it. I'll give it a whirl.
You
Here
do
it
not
is.
have authority to proceed with maintenance.
What is the
Well,
occupation on Miss Still's card?
On
Yeah.
Henrietta Still, Director of Technology.
Oh, she could do it.
That's why we're here. Miss Stills, would you like to present your card to this robot here, so that we can schedule the maintenance for today?
Wally's not understanding who Miss Stills is. He's absolutely just standing there.
She's just gonna. I think Millie's just gonna walk up and like on the shoulder, Miss Stills.
Oh
Go give your ID to the robot so we can
Yeah.
do the maintenance we were talking about.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Oh, yeah. Here. He's gonna hold out his card.
You do not have authority to perform maintenance.
But okay, then. But could Miss Still go and see the core? Is she allowed?
Miss Still does not have authority.
You're broken. I'm sorry, but you're not working tonight.
Can
Yes.
I do I have authority maybe to help give you a name?
No.
Walter is sad.
Do you know if any of the repair people or the physicists are in the building tonight, since you've been doing rounds?
Oh. Sorry. No.
See, you need regular maintenance to clear that up. There's obviously not enough oil going through your system. You haven't seen any of the physicists?
No other beings, no other employees have been recorded this evening.
Honestly, I think that this is a little bit of a waste of time talking to him, Hillary.
But we saw other employees. I mean, I don't think this robot knows what an employee here is.
Well,
Yeah,
we saw her, but
unless
they
the
were
ID
dead.
is given. Well, there might be more. All right, back to your rounds. You can expect some maintenance to occur at a certain date when it'll be scheduled through.
So it starts walking away, and while it's walking away, it says, "You do not have authority to perform maintenance." So.
I'm gonna. You know what? That's pointless. Arguing a hypothetical that
Walter's
doesn't
got-
exist.
Walter's gonna look at the robot and say, "Oh, okay, but I'm still gonna name you Billy. Yeah, and maybe hang out with Wally, Millie, and Willie."
And Billy the
Only
Protectron.
around.
Yeah. I want each of you to give me a science roll, intelligence and
Oh
science.
Jesus, Wally's not the man for that. But here you go. Oh wow.
Wow.
Science.
Okay.
A science roll?
Look at
Yeah.
that.
And you need to
Oh,
beat a
it is.
3.
Oh,
Sorry,
no.
Wally. That was a great roll. But it does have to beat it. It's a difficulty 3.
Oh, so none of us could do it. We would have to
Yeah.
spend
But
action points.
Oh,
But didn't I
right.
do it?
No.
Oh, I
Well,
see.
Here, I'll do an action
18 to 13.
point.
But I
Since
had
got 2.
2 successes as well.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
not seeing your roll here.
It's above mine.
Mine?
Wasn't that from before?
No, I just did it. I got
Okay.
Well,
2
then you do it.
successes.
Use an action point and do another 1d20. You'd have better luck than me because you have a better chance.
Oh, let's hope that that's a fact.
It's a difficulty 3. So even with a crit success on a 1d20, that's only 2 successes. But you could spend 3 action points to roll 2 extra dice.
It might be better if I try that roll since my intelligence is 8 and my science is 5, and science is a tag skill.
You do
Yeah,
have to,
okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
13 is easier to beat.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so I will spend, is it 3?
But
3
is this a
action
group?
points.
So I can't just roll, like I got 2 successes, right? I can't just roll one more. It's like use an action point to re-roll all 3.
It would be an action point to roll 1 more, 3 action points to roll 2 more, and then all 6 action points to roll 3 more.
Right. So Millie has had no successes, and I've had 2. Correct?
Yeah.
So
So
she would need to use 3 action points to re-roll all 3. I
sorry,
need to use 1.
Wilhelm, I'm not seeing your successes on here. I'm seeing
What are you
Walter.
talking about?
see-
Wilhelm? Oh, that's right. That's right. I take it all back.
Okay, all right. That's where I
It's
was getting
not me.
confused. Well, Walter had 2
Yeah.
successes, but it's not a tag skill, and neither of those was a crit success, so it doesn't reach 3 against the difficulty.
Understand. So the guy that's worse at science, he did the best at this.
Yeah, he
Yes.
did the best.
Yes. Now, the best chance you'd have at succeeding at this, if you wanted to use action points, is to roll 2 or 3, which would take either 3 or 6 action points to roll.
And does that stack on to the roll? Like that you've already made, or do you have to roll completely again?
This would be added onto the roll that you had made before.
Okay, so then
Do we
so then-
want to use these action points here for this science test that we're not sure why we're doing it? Or do we want to wait until we really know we need it?
I say
Yeah, I
we
would
spend-
wait.
Because action points are accrued easily.
Are they? Okay.
You can also buy them from the GM, but the GM will gain action points as a result.
All right. I think we're divided, but I think we just failed that test. I think is the long and short of it. Yep. Not our best sciencing today.
Yeah.
And a quick question for Rob. I see there's been some redeemed points.
Yeah,
Cyber
those plus
coins?
2s. Yeah, I have those plus 2s from when we play Cyberpunk Red. That's what I was just telling chat. Capricious Nature. I'll have to make some for Fallout and for our upcoming Dune games as well, where you can give bonuses. But right now, those plus 2s, that's for Cyberpunk Red.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So if you do think of something that we could use it in this game, that makes sense without.
For now, let's just do. If somebody does one of those plus 2s, it allows you to re-roll a 1d20 or add a d20 in, whatever you want. A GM discretion.
We could make it a -2
There
to
you
make
go.
it a
I
lower
like that.
roll. That's
There
good.
you go.
So I think
Perfect.
2 of those have been given. So I'll say that on whatever upcoming rolls that are still to come in the future, those are available to the party. Cool.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
Also, anybody watching, we are going to give away a copy of the Fallout 2D20 rule book when we take a break, and at the end of this session, we have 2 copies to give away. I should have mentioned that at the beginning, but I see we have a good amount of viewers watching right now, so I'll mention it now. We'll be giving away a couple copies, so stick with us.
All right. That's awesome.
And then you can tell us how to play.
Yes, and then you can
Yeah.
you can correct all of us by messaging at realmsmith_Dave. All right. So you guys head out into the hallway then. You've had this interaction with the Protectron. It's moving to the left. I'll say you guys are at that crossroads, that T-junction in the hallway. As you look down to your left, you can see that it's walking towards a closed door. And to your right, you see another hallway that extends downward and has like basically another intersection with a hallway that goes to the left. And you do see 3 doorways in this hall. And at the end of the hall, it looks like a set of stairs.
And what's on the other direction of that T junction?
So to your left is a hallway that ends, and there's a door. To your right, there's a hallway with another hallway that goes off to the left. You can see 3 doors down this hallway, and it looks like at the end is a flight of stairs.
Are there any labels on these doors?
Not that you can see from where you are.
Okay.
And the Protectron is headed to the
closed door.
The closed door. That's the end of that hallway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can just. Okay,
Walk
so we'll
in with
move.
it.
Yeah, we'll walk behind him until we get closer to the other doors, I guess.
Yeah, we can go down the left side and check that out before we head through. I have a feeling we'll have to descend or ascend those stairs. Are the stairs heading down?
The stairs are heading up.
Up. Okay. All right.
And you remember from the outside that this building looks like it's 2 stories tall?
Yeah.
Well, I would suspect that only the boss is allowed to go and see the core, and I would say that the boss is on the top floor.
Yeah, there might be some as well, some desk or some other security passes. Hopefully, they like to work, and so they were still here when everything went kaput. But maybe there might be some cameras or some other systems of getting in from there. So I think up is good. If nothing else, it allows us to get some visibility. But let's check out this door.
While he's gonna lean in and act like he's contributing intelligence to this decision. Yeah, up's good decision.
Yes.
Yep.
Good.
Thanks, Wally. Well, let's follow this Protectron then into this locked door.
Okay, so you follow the Protectron, and when it reaches the locked door, it turns around. It seems like this is part of its loop, and it's starting to head back your way. How close behind were you following? Would you have turned around right in front of you?
Well, it's a single hallway, so I think it would have seen us anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not too far behind.
Yeah.
Like 10 feet.
It's not going to
meters.
smack us in the face, but, like, it's there.
Yeah. And the hallway is wide enough that you could walk past it if you needed to. But it turns around and starts walking your way again. Good evening, Mr. Glass, Ms. Statler, and Ms. Still.
Good evening. As
Good
you
evening.
Working hard or hardly working?
Yes, we get it. Would you have any objections for us going upstairs? Billy?
I don't think it's going to respond to that name.
Right. Yeah. And it does respond with Glass not authorized. Statler not authorized. Still is authorized.
Right. Could Miss Still bring a guest with her since she's allowed to go?
Not authorized.
Could we go through any of the doors on this floor? Would that be okay?
Yes.
I heard there was a chemical reaction upstairs. That's why Glass and I are here. There's been a few chemical compositions that were spilled and are stinking out the upstairs room. Am I able to submit for authorization to go clean up that spill upstairs, since that's why I'm here?
I do not have authority to give you authorization. Please see security.
Where's security?
Security is in basement level 1.
All right.
Right. And
Thank you very much, Billy.
How many basements are there?
There is one level of basement.
So, okay, a little redundant to say basement level 1, but that's okay.
I do not
I think-
understand.
Yeah,
That's fine.
Complex linguistic patterns like that, it's not going to understand, really. It's a simple machine.
Like a lever or a pulley.
Is...
How do you think we should get to the basement? Or do you want to get past first, or what? You tell me, Millie. You seem to know your way around.
Well, I mean, security, ironically, I feel like would be less secure, as that's where, you know, they would deploy things. We might be able to control some of the robots from there if they're going to give us grief. Otherwise, we can hope to avoid their patrols and just sneak upstairs anyway. These are my thoughts. These are possible routes that we could go down.
Wally could go upstairs and just look and see if it's clear.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay.
There might be some other goodies in the basement as well. You were asking how to get down there, right?
But I don't know.
Are there any visible stairwells that go down?
Not that you can see, no.
Okay.
And the Protectron has started its walking cycle again, so it's getting further away from you all.
Can we start just like opening one door at a time and seeing what's in the rooms? Since we're allowed, he said we're allowed to go in the rooms. Yeah, just do a quick like stairs, no stairs, stairs, no stairs.
Elevator shaft or something.
Yeah.
Which door are you starting with?
We're at this door, aren't we? The one at the left kind of cul-de-sac.
Yes.
To put it lightly. So let's check that out while we're here.
All right. So there is a Keypass Reader on this door. You are able to open it without any trouble. As you open the door, you see that there is a turret hanging from the ceiling. There's a double set of double doors to your right, and a fire escape in front of you. Basically a fire door.
Okay. And a turret, you say?
And a turret hanging from the ceiling. And I think that's a good spot to take the break for today. So we'll give it about 5 minutes. And then when we come back from the break, we'll do the draw for the very first giveaway. And so stick with us. Mics are going to be hot, so you're going to hear us chatting for whoever's around. Yeah, we'll see you in about 5 minutes.
Bye. All
Okay.
right.
Hi.
I'm gonna get some refreshments. I'll see you all in a bit.
Yeah, we'll be doing a giveaway when we get back from break in about 5 minutes. So anybody there in chat, definitely stick around. We're going to give away a copy of the Fallout 2D20 rulebook, and then we're going to give away a second copy at the very end of our stream.
I the only one left? Ah. The disembodied voice of Brandon. Do not look behind the curtain. Oh man, Fallout is such an interesting world, and it's definitely gonna kill me. Yeah. Oh, just like I feel like we're definitely gonna get blasted by something, or swiped by a death core, and I'm a very squishy character. But it's also like brutality is kind of the point, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, like there needs to be you know, you need to earn your status of being like a wasteland survivor because otherwise kind of life is too cheap, you know? And I feel like that's definitely like a common thing in post-apocalyptic kind of media, but particularly Fallout. It's hard as well because like it's got such a like cuckoo consistency across all of its iterations because it's written by like, you know, like 5 different studios.
So many different people. So
Yeah.
I just realized that I made the same mistake as before. I'm not sure people can hear me right now, or if they're just hearing you. So, I've been answering questions and nobody's heard the answers.
All right.
No, they can hear you. They can hear you.
They can hear me now? Okay, because I'm not
I
sure.
just listened to the stream and I can hear you.
Okay, because I just added my audio input capture and it was not there before. So I think I've been answering questions and nobody.
That's funny.
No, they can
It's
hear
very
you.
exciting.
Oh.
Very exciting.
Maybe actually they couldn't hear you during the question. We were having a fascinating little combo about the danger in the Fallout world.
Mm.
The
Yeah.
danger in the setting.
Yes, danger in the setting. It's it's 1940s retrofuturism at its best. Atomic
but in
age.
this-
Yeah.
In this game, supplanted in our future.
Yes. All right. Is everybody
Yeah.
ready to return?
Yeah, let's
Yes,
get back. Let's
very
do the
ready.
giveaway.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's do the giveaway.
I think people are excited for this giveaway.
Yes. Yes. And to answer the questions, I was answering before and didn't realize that I had no input for my mic on that scene. So I'm sorry, everybody, that you weren't able to hear me as I was answering questions as they arose. So I'll let Rob take this away and how the giveaway is going to work.
Okay. Yeah, everybody in chat, pick a number between 1 and 100 and type it into chat. So this is your chance to win a copy of the Fallout 2D20 rulebook, the PDF, the digital version. So pick a number between 1 and 100, put it in chat now, and then we'll roll a 1D100 and see who got closest to the winning number, and you'll end up with that rulebook for free.
And Mooncloud, to answer your question, I think the skunk won.
The skunk absorbed Dave.
David would be able to tell you better than I. Oh, you're muted.
Dave.
You're muted.
Yeah, I know. I was messing with you.
All right.
Well, it's you would be very surprised that despite the smells, the meat can be not too bad.
Can I roll D100?
Yeah, go for it. Looks like
Yay!
only a few people here are going for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see who wins it.
Oh,
Wow, 91.
91.
Looks like Mooncloud.
Yeah. Congratulations,
Mooncloud, you just won a
Mooncloud.
copy A Fallout
good.
2D20.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congratulations. What to do here is make sure you're following Cyberpunk Uncensored on YouTube and Twitch, and all the players here on Twitter, and then shoot me a message on any social media platforms. You can send me a whisper here on Twitch, and whenever we're done with the stream, I'll send you the code so you can go download your free copy.
Excellent.
Well done,
All right,
Mooncloud.
I'm
Thanks
back.
for joining us. Congratulations. Let's jump right back into the game. So you have opened up this door. There's a turret hanging from the ceiling. There is a set of double doors to your right, and directly in front of you, across from you, is a fire escape door. An emergency door. It's got one of those alarm bars on it. If you go through it, it'll set off the fire alarm.
Interesting. The turret, is it moving?
The turret is hanging. It is facing in your direction, but it is hanging still and static.
Okay.
I want to cautiously approach the door, keeping an eye on the turret.
Okay. So you cautiously approach the door. The turret doesn't seem to be turning to keep its focus on you. You're approaching the double door. There is a panel on the wall for a card reader.
Okay, I'll swipe my card.
Okay, red light, Barrett.
Wally, do you want to give this one a go? You seem to have better access than us to certain areas.
Okay. Wally swipes his card.
Barrett. That's another red light.
Dang it. Is there anything else in this room? So,
Uh,
or is it blank?
Not in this room, but there are windows on this set of double doors. You can see stairs leading downward and a computer on the left wall, just inside the doors.
Need to get in there. Well, need is a strong word. But I want to get in there and see what kind of mess we can make with the systems.
Well, Billy said that we could go downstairs, but how are we going to get there?
Yeah, I mean, none of us have access. Could I try, with a screwdriver, mess around with the panel of the card reader? Would that be lockpicking, or would that be...
That would be science.
air? Let's put
When
our trust
she starts doing
aside.
that, I'm gonna step back and out the door into the hallway.
What's it? No success.
Yes. No success, and it is a high difficulty challenge.
Why I start rolling high now in the Fallout game system? Why can't I roll high anywhere else?
It figures, right?
I hate this. Not the game. I hate my dice.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So yeah, nothing seems to work out for you. You can't get the panel open to be able to get access to any of the machinery beyond. It seems like it's very securely welded.
All right. Well, the only way it seems is to go through the system. If we can find a key pass that will get us in, we can check out those other doors, maybe?
Yes, we could check each door and then maybe try to go upstairs.
Yeah, I mean, all else we can try and bust our way through. I know Wally's good with the stop sign. That's right. It's pretty secure, but I don't know, maybe if we hit it or go through the glass or something. But let's check out.
We're not worried about the turret.
Well, we have access to this room. I'm sure there will be something equally frightening inside of the next room.
Okay.
Try and go downstairs, but I think this one should be dormant as long as we enter this room with the key pass.
All right.
I don't know. It's it's the first time I felt like proper danger in a while. But when you've lived as long as I have, it all just kind of melds into one gooey fear flavor that's lost a lot of its taste. To use a cooking analogy.
It's not a very good one, I think.
Well, okay, I have my strengths elsewhere. I think we should go check out those other doors.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and just kind of see if
We'll
we can.
go to the next door and
Yep.
pop it open.
So you notice that Billy is walking down the hallway that you guys had entered from. So you basically just pass by him. There's a doorway to your right, and it's directly across from that hallway that turns off to the left. It says Lab A, and you're able to use the key card to get inside. And inside you see a bunch of lab equipment. You see some bottles that had fallen over, a dead body that is very charred all in the front. Yeah, and that's what you see, a number of sort of like lab countertops along the walls and things with various beakers and test tubes, the contents of which have all dried up and now contain just powdered remains of what was once there.
Can I see if I would know what they were making?
Yeah, give me a science. It's difficulty 2.
Yay. I don't like my odds.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
Hey,
Double crit success on your tag skill.
know,
That's awesome.
I did really well in chemistry. That was I was thinking of pursuing pharmaceuticals, but you know.
So you're already full on your action points, so this doesn't give you any additional, but you would have gotten 2 otherwise. But yeah, you can tell that they were working on some form of jet, something like jet. Now you know that pre-war it wasn't called jet, but you know that nowadays that's the street name for it, essentially.
Yeah. And what does the Chem Jet do?
Jet, I would have to get back to you on that because I don't remember off the top of my head. Somebody will probably say,
I've
come
been trying
on.
to find it.
Just
I've
a
been trying to
second.
find the thing.
It is
David.
gives you extra actions cost 1 less AP, and it lasts for a brief amount of time.
So
So
it's like it'll give you a boost
yeah,
of energy, and it's probably like, not to be like, I can't be super sure about any of this because most of the compounds have dried up and they weren't perfected in the first place, but it's like similar to an adrenaline shot. They're probably messing around with some kind of chemicals that'll activate that fight or flight and just really make you go. So I think you've got one in your pocket now, Wally.
Yeah, I got that.
Well, we might need to use it if we need a real big show of strength. Not that you're not strong enough already, but with one of those, who knows what damage you can do.
and something like that. Sorry to interrupt, but something like that would be very handy in combat as just a bit of a GM gimme.
Absolutely.
Does this guy have a pass on? Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Let's have a look at this dead body. Huzzah!
Does he have a pass on him?
He does. He has a chemist pass.
Damn it!
Well,
Frickin'
why don't you take
chemist.
it anyways? Because it might be useful in the vending machine.
All right.
We're gonna collect them all.
His name is
Yeah.
Gary Bond. He's a chemist.
Why is
Gary Bond.
Gary Bond burnt? Did he?
I think something went wrong with his experiment. Or is it from a blaster sort of thing?
Yeah,
Is it from a
what kind
weapon or is it?
So you see that at his workstation, there's similar char marks. It seems that he may have made a mistake in the midst of something going on. Perhaps the shock of what was happening in the world caused him to drop something that he shouldn't have. Yeah.
It's unstable chemicals at their finest. Sad for him. Oh well. C'est la vie. You know, that's what we say. We say chemistry stinks. Because you're dealing with a lot of compounds. You know what? Forget it. Let's go.
Oh, okay. You're very funny sometimes.
We used to say if it moves, that's biology. If it stinks, it's chemistry, and if it doesn't fucking work, it's physics. I'm in academia. Anyway.
Yeah. But there doesn't look like there's anything else in this room.
Okay. Well, we've got another pass to add to our collection. Let's check out that other door.
Okay. So you move a little further down the hallway, and you check the next door. It's Lab B. You go inside. It doesn't look like there's any bodies or any sign of any people. It's a very clean lab. It's covered except for the layers of dust, but it looks like it wasn't really in use before, on the day that everything went down.
Are there any? Okay, a couple questions. Is there any sort of like refrigerator or storage of chemicals here?
There's a locked cabinet that you see, which could contain something. Sort.
Yes, I want to go over and try to open this locked cabinet.
Okay. That's going to be Lockpick, and it's a challenge of 3.
Oh.
We've got AP.
Team, may I use one of our?
Yeah, use an AP, get an extra.
All right.
I would say maybe even go ahead and use.
Well, to be honest, I'm not sure if one more would have helped.
Yeah.
Oh. Yep.
I can't open this thing. Wally, your technique seems to work without fail.
Yeah, Wally's gonna bust out his sign. I use my lockpick.
Yes, use your lockpick. Great idea, Wally.
And he's gonna do a melee smash at the I guess at the handle.
Okay, I'm still going to consider this a difficulty of 3.
You want an AP?
Okay. Gonna have to, yeah.
Because of the strength of the lock itself.
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Tag.
All right. So that's only. Oh yeah, it's a tag skill. So that's 4 successes. You are able to break the lock open, but because of the the issue there, the complication there, I'm gonna let you go ahead and describe what the complication is as a result of smashing this cabinet, which may be full of chemicals.
Unstable. Unstable chemicals.
Potentially unstable.
I would say one of 2 things here for a complication. Either I bust it open and we break it open, but chemicals spill everywhere, and I don't know, there's a chance someone gets hurt from that, depending on what the chemicals are. Or maybe I smash it open and it triggers some type of alarm, or the protectron comes back, dealing with something to have to do with it. One of those 2 things comes to mind. I'm down with whatever.
I think it's more likely that the chemicals would all smash.
Let's do that then.
Okay, so
maybe we'll make Splenda.
you invented Splenda. And that also gave you one extra action point as a result of rolling a 4 on a difficulty 3. All right, so it smashes a number of chemicals inside, and immediately some noxious fumes start to come out. It doesn't affect you, Wally, but you know that because of your physiology, that is the reason why. Also, Millie, it doesn't seem to be bothering you too much, but Wilhelm, as soon as it touches your nose, it feels almost like it's burning the inside skin of your nose. And you, I'm sure that, you have your own response to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll cover my face, just like, oh my god, it smells like chemistry, and I'm gonna run out the door.
What's wrong with what happened to Willie?
Yeah, he smelt the things that were in that fridge. Can you close it? Can you somehow put a lid on it?
I don't smell anything. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
He's
We
gonna
haven't got-
close it, but obviously it's still spilled out, so it's
Mm.
still everywhere on the floor.
Yeah.
All right, Wilhelm, just clear out of this room. You just stay in the hallway.
Is anything useful in there? Oh.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick look. Is there anything else? So is there any lab equipment?
There's
Like
some free broken glass down here, Millie.
There's
Thank you, Walter. That's very kind of you. It's very pretty, isn't it?
It's shiny.
It is.
There are parts of lab equipment, but nothing that's complete and together. You see along the bottom shelf some pieces that would go to a mass spectrometer, or some things that you would use with a mass spectrometer, but you haven't seen anything that would represent the rest of the device. There are some microscopes along the second lowest shelf. On the third shelf, there's a bunch of broken glasses, like just
beakers.
bottles and beakers, things like that, things that have been sealed. They are broken, and some of them have mixed and are creating those noxious fumes, which is starting to cloud inside that room. You know that if Wilhelm comes back in, he is absolutely 100% going to be hurt if he re-enters this room.
Yeah, I would say let's clear out, Wally. Let's are there any lab coats, like not with passes on them?
Not
obviously, but
inside
maybe,
this cabinet, no.
Does the guy have any like clothing scraps still on him that survived from those?
He has a lab coat still on him. You guys looked for a pass, you found a pass, but you didn't fully examine the body. Is that something you wanted to do?
Yeah, I'll examine him if he's got anything on him. But also, I want to grab that lab coat and stuff it under the door.
Okay.
To get a good
So we're going. So we went back to the other lab then, to lab A.
No, this is B. Oh.
But the guy was in lab
Oh yeah,
A.
the guy was in lab A, so you would have had to go back to lab A.
Okay, I might do that still. Wally, if you want to search the guy, I'm just gonna try and get a good seal on that other room.
Okay. I guess Wally will go for it. He'll search
Right.
while Ellen handles it. But before Wally leaves Lab B, though, he's gonna just grab one of those microscopes and toss it in his bag.
All right. Yeah, it's about a 5-pound microscope if you wanted to add that to your inventory. It's heavy. It's heavy duty, so it's real deal.
Wally just likes to look at things up close.
All right. So what are you guys doing in this room? Are you done in this room, or you can continue to look in the cabinet with a perception survival roll if you like.
Yeah, I'll do that. It's not causing any harm to me. I just want to make sure the fumes don't get out.
Yeah.
As best as I can. As best as I can. Sorry, you can throw me in the bin.
Oh, there's probably a sound for that in Sirenscape, actually. Is there?
There is actually.
Didn't.
See, I'm a bit late on it, but yeah.
That is all good. That is 1 success, 1 fail.
All right. 1 success, 1 fail. With that success, you look around, but the fumes are kind of getting in your eyes, and you don't really, you don't find anything of worth in there beyond what you've already seen.
Yeah, and my eyes don't make such good moisture anymore, so
Yeah.
I gotta get out of here. All right, yeah, I'm gonna clear out.
Okay. Cool.
Stuff the coat under the door.
All right, so you exit Lab B. You stuff something along the bottom of the door?
Yeah, just to get an extra seal.
Okay, so you didn't find any lab coats in that room. Are you just taking it off of the body in Lab A? Okay, cool. All right. And Wilhelm, you're checking the body in Lab A?
I was.
No, I think Wally's
Wally
checking
was.
the body.
Sorry about
Yeah.
that. Okay. Feel free to make your perception survival roll on that.
No perceptions.
Okay, 8 and 8. What did you need to beat?
An 8, and it's my tag skill.
Yeah, okay, so that's 4 successes right there. So on the body, oddly enough, roll 2d20 for me.
Fumes.
12, okay.
Fumes.
You find syringer
Find more
ammo.
fumes on the body.
Syringer ammo.
Can
For
I tell what kind?
syringer ammo
Yeah,
from
but aren't there-
a weapon that's called a syringer.
It's really, really dope.
Yeah, but I thought there's different types or whatever. Am I wrong about that?
Yeah, there
Um,
are different.
Oh, okay.
Like
Well,
different chemicals that it could be or something.
yeah, it doesn't say on this list for rolling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so sorry, I don't have that right in front of me.
So maybe,
Okay, cool.
But we
I'll
can,
take it.
yeah, you can
Yeah,
roll that
go ahead.
separately if you want. So that's 4 plus 2 combat dice is going to be the number that you have found.
Okay, here, I'll do that right now. You said 4 plus 2?
Yeah, it's 2 combat
So
dice.
So I got a 6, a 2, a 6, and a 1. So that looks like it's 4.
So that's just
No, that'd be
sorry.
5 points.
So it's two combat dice plus 4. So the result of your combat dice plus 4. So let's just take the first 2. So that's a 6 and a 2. So that would be, I think that's 3. So on top of the 4, that would give you 7. Yeah, the combat dice and the way they roll. Excellent. Syringer ammo. Okay.
That's way cool.
Yeah, super cool. All right, so you guys are pretty much done with these 2 labs. Where are you going from here? Are you going to the stairs? Are you checking out the other hallway?
3. Yeah, down the next hallway, I think.
Mm.
Okay.
Is
So
that
you're
okay?
Are we allowed?
I don't like the silence.
Yeah,
We'll
so-
do that.
This is making
Alright.
me nervous.
sorry.
Brandon,
I
say
thought you were asking everybody else.
Yeah,
it's-
I was asking. Yeah, but that's okay.
Okay.
I was
Yeah,
just
we'll check the
fucking
next
around
hallway.
All
I
right.
mean, we'll support you, man.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
support you,
Great.
boo.
So you get to the end of this hallway that's got another door. You can use your pass to open that door, and it's similar to the other one at the end of the other hallway, but it's got the set of double doors on the left, another fire escape, and a turret up at the top. But this turret is facing again towards the fire escape door.
Okay, so looking through those windows, can I see, like, is this the same room that we saw from the other door?
It's similar in that it has a stairway going down. It doesn't have a computer on the wall beyond the doors like the other one did. But it does look like it leads down to the basement.
Okay, so it's not the same room, it's just a similar room.
like a
it-
mirror image of what the other one was, kind of.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Probably
Would you
go
want to
down.
just-
They might both go down like to the same big basement
Yeah.
level or whatever. Yeah.
If there's only
Uh,
one level, it has to, right?
I'm going to, watching the turret, I'm going to take one hand and just, like, boom, on the door. And see if the turret reacts to me, like banging the door.
It doesn't seem to move.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna do it with 2 fists. And then, like, watch the turret.
Again, it doesn't move.
Are you banging on
doesn't-
the door into the room or the door to go downstairs?
The,
Willie,
the
the
door
double
to go
doors
into
for
the
the
room
basement.
to see if the turret's gonna care if we
Alright.
try to break in.
Willie, I don't think anyone's home.
I was thinking that
Wally thinks you're knocking.
maybe the turret doesn't care if we bang on the door, and if we bang hard enough, maybe it'll just open.
Oh.
Does it not have a swipe pass?
But yes, in fact, I just kind of assumed that it wouldn't work, but I could
Maybe-
try.
Maybe Wally give it a knock with big Wally muscles.
let's try swiping. Does it have a key card pass?
Yes. Yes.
Then let's try swiping it through this whole level as chemistry. It appears.
I'll swipe my card.
Okay. You swipe your card.
It's not like me to not advocate busting through doors every single time.
not the double doors, right? The door that leads into this little. Okay.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
double doors.
Yeah, you're able to get into this area with your key card.
Okay, but I want to try swiping on the double doors.
Double doors, it's negative. It doesn't allow you through.
I'm
Damn
gonna
it.
try Gary Bond's car.
Okay, same. Negative. Doesn't allow you through.
I kind of expected that.
Yeah. And it's
Yeah.
like a mirror image of yeah, it's a mirror image of the other room, right? So it is
Yeah.
mainly empty. Is there anything else around?
There's nothing else of interest that you see. Nothing really stands out to you. It's being worth investigating.
Outside of character, I would say, aside from searching this, it seems like our only option is going upstairs.
To come downstairs.
Yeah, it seems like maybe upstairs there's, other passes or things that can give us access,
Yeah.
I mean, the whole purpose of going downstairs was, didn't the robot said security was down there to check in, to try to get access to
go upstairs.
To get to the fusion or whatever. It's not, or am I remembering that wrong?
I think the core is in the basement, isn't it?
Yeah. Fusion core, it said was in the basement, and it said security is in the basement.
And security. Then I'm really, again, outside of character, really thinking our option is like where you're headed, like try to beat our way through.
Yeah.
Or go search upstairs, obviously very carefully, since we only have one pass for that.
Yeah, it's one or the other, really.
All right, back in character. Oh, what the fuck was all that? I don't understand anything that fucking just said.
You astral projected there for a second. Well, I think we're expecting to need to use brute force unless we can find another pass in. They're still upstairs, which we know Wally has access to.
Well, I'm thinking that we're not allowed to go upstairs and we're not allowed to go downstairs, but we're trying to go upstairs where we're not allowed to try to be allowed to go downstairs.
It did say that you have that. Sorry to interrupt. That Henrietta still has access to the second floor. Billy did say that.
Yes.
Yeah, Wally has access, not us.
Leaning close to Millie, I'll ask her, do you think that Wally is capable of retrieving the right card and coming back without...
Yes,
You
I see
know.
what I see you're thinking.
Wally's gonna lean in and pretend like he understands what's being said. Yeah,
I like secrets too.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Wally, you might not necessarily know what to look for. I'm happy to go up as Ms. Steele, and see if I can find anything that would be useful. I used to know my way in and out of a lab.
Okay. He's gonna hand the pass over.
If you guys trust me doing that.
Wally always trusts Millie.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, well, yeah, given the options, I definitely trust you.
All right. And what are you gonna do? Just hang here or have some snacks?
Yeah, we could go and open some more lockers, maybe.
All right. Well,
It's only episode 2. Why not split the party now?
Yes.
I don't know.
Always
I
a
don't
good
know what you
idea.
mean. I never used to watch television.
Well, maybe go up and look, but if there's problems, you can yell, and then Wally come running with Willie.
If you hear automated fire or screaming or any kind of things, just poke your head in.
Yeah. Okay,
All
maybe
right.
we'll stay close. Maybe we'll stay close behind you then.
Yeah. You can
Okay, we'll do that.
go up until where you won't have access.
Yes.
Probably
If we
at
don't
the
go up, if we go to not the top step, but the one under it, then we haven't broken the rules.
There we go. The technically correct is the best kind of correct. Cool. So I think that's our game plan. So Millie's gonna head up the stairs and kind of like thumbs up to to Walter and Wilhelm waiting below.
All right.
And swipe Miss Steele's card and
Okay.
not die.
Yeah, there's a door at the top of the stairs. You swipe Miss Still's card and you walk through this doorway. And you see a hallway that seems to go completely straight down. And then an intersecting hallway. It looks like this floor is in like a cross shape as far as the way the hallways go. But you also hear the shuffling of feet.
Metallic feet?
Not metallic.
Humanoid feet?
Potentially.
Alright. Okay, so the hallway, it's a cross.
Mhm.
Do I see anything right at the end of if I head straight through?
There's an open doorway on the right side that you can see. It looks like there might be another closed door further down the hall past the intersection.
And where do I hear the footsteps? Can I kind of echolocate roughly? Is it on the left side? Is it on the right side?
Do another perception survival.
I feared you would say that.
Yeah, this is a difficulty 2.
No, just one success.
Okay. Okay, so that wasn't enough. You can't quite tell where it's coming from, but you can tell that from what you see all the way down this hallway in front of you, you don't see anything of danger, but you can hear something.
Okay.
Could be a robot wearing slippers, like Mooncloud said.
If only we all had your optimism. I'm gonna head for that open door, just as quietly as I can. Yeah, I've got my pipe gun, if need be. And I'm just gonna try not to attract attention. If it's a feral ghoul, as I suspect, if I'm not acting too humanoid-ish, it might not it might not go for me. So I guess that's like, am I sneaking? I'm sneaking.
You're sneaking? Okay, so roll some sneak. Ooh. Okay.
What the heck, man?
So just like we did with Wally, you have a complication in that roll. So tell me what the complication you think should be. And it doesn't have to be obvious. You could, yeah.
I think she just gets disorientated. Like she's trying to keep her head down and like not attract attention, but then she almost misses the door and then kind of like has to look around and like spin on her heels and go back. And it's a very like it's a very that movement belies a kind of inner thought, the thinking of like, oh, this is the wrong place, I'm heading here, I must so it definitely shows that she's not a feral ghoul.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So so you get there and you kind of like you make the turn around, and you're going into the open door.
Yeah.
Okay. You go into the open door and you see what looks almost like a secretary's desk in front of a closed door, or like next to a closed door. But behind the secretary's desk is a Mr. Handy that's kind of just sitting there, and it's saying, Madam, please be quiet.
Okay. What is your current assignment, Mr. Handy?
Currently, I'm hiding.
From?
From the monster people.
These monster people.
It's horrible, miss. It is horrible. Oh! They shuffle and they walk, and they don't act like they used to. Not even a little bit. No. Oh, no, now I'm being loud. Oh.
Okay, shh. Alright, am I correct in thinking that these monsters look a lot like me?
They do, miss. Oh no, you're one of them. Oh, you found me after they would just walk by, but now, oh, it's finally come. My time has come. It's over. It's all over.
Be quiet. Okay, clearly I am not behaving like them. And you said that they're not behaving like they used to? These were the scientists that used to work here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm very sorry, but they appear to have lost their wits. I'm here, I'm trying to, I'm friendly. See? We're gonna get along just fine.
Oh, goodness, madam. Well, that is a relief, I must tell you.
Have you had there are protectrons on the lower levels of this building? Have they not been patrolling up here?
There should be protectrons up here, miss.
Have you seen any? Obviously, have you heard any shooting? If the other ghouls are up here, then the protectrons aren't really doing their jobs, are they?
It has been quite some time since I have seen any protectrons, to be completely honest.
Okay, well, I think it would be safest to hunker down in the basement. I have a feeling that these creatures are being attracted to the fusion core. So it's my job to get that out of the building. And, not to mention, the basement is where it is most secure. So I can take you down there. But I need access.
Security is very secure. Oh. Ooh. Well, that's the problem, miss. Very few people have access to that space. Only lead chemists, and security personnel themselves.
You able to alter the system in any way?
Not from here, and even if I could, it goes against my programming, and I resent such an insinuation that you think I would do such a thing.
Well, unfortunately, your previous staff are all deceased. In a sense, they have become an active harm. So appointing a very accomplished scientist such as myself to a higher status in order to hide you, I feel like that would be fulfilling the company ethos, right? We want to protect the house staff.
All right, roll charisma speech.
Fuck. I'm not very charismatic. Party, may I please have an AP?
Yeah, use it. That's what they're there for.
Mummy, I need an AP.
Probably for a little more pud.
Pud. Some pud.
Oh, go on, chuck another AP in there. All right.
Oh.
Couldn't possibly.
Oh!
Wow, so that's 3 critical successes. You've recovered that AP as well.
Nice.
So you essentially rolled a 6 on a difficulty 2. That's excellent. Apparently, I should be going way harder on you guys. I know you haven't had combat yet or anything.
No,
No.
no.
No, it's good. You're doing a great job.
I'm thinking about the viewers as well. I don't want them to get bored. So, but yeah, well, Miss, well, perhaps you're right, madam. Perhaps it's time to bot up. You know, be strong, be a hero.
That would be wise, but we want to be silent heroes. Remember?
Oh, this.
Okay.
Well, if you are one of them, but I still want to hide from them.
Yes.
But what if they're nice like you? They
They're
killed
not.
each other, well, fought each other, and hurt each other a little bit.
If they were nice like me, they would have had around 200 years to prove it to you. Evidence suggests that they have not done that. So I think it's a safe assumption to say that they're all, sadly, not the brilliant scientists that you once knew.
Well, I regret to inform you, though, from what you had said before, I would not be able to change the access on your card, miss. It's not something I'd be able to do. However, there is an individual still walking around this floor that has a card that would be able to get you down to the basement.
Do you know roughly how many monsters there have been walking around up here?
Oh my! I haven't been counting. I've been hiding every time I saw them do that. I would imagine maybe 3, but I don't know, miss. I don't know.
That's all right. That's all right. Can't calm down. Calm down. It's we need to get that ghoul, get the pass off, and then we'll have access downstairs.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now,
His name is Barry Flounder. If you find him, he is the lead chemist, and he has access to the basement.
really?
Yes.
His name is Barry Flounder?
Yes. I didn't make it up.
Okay, did the am I able to, like, I don't know, roll perception on that to see? I know maybe potentially Brandon made it up, but did the robot make it up?
Yeah, go ahead.
What is that? Just a similar survival perception, or
Yeah, just do perception survival. I feel like
Okay.
they should have almost defaulted it to perception instead of endurance in the system.
yeah.
But yeah, I think as they make updates, it'll change. Ooh, there's a critical success in there.
Ooh, that they both are successes and 1 crit.
All right, is that a tag skill for you? No, right?
Survival. Let me just check. No, survival is a tag skill.
Oh, okay. So that's 2 crit successes for you. That may have actually changed some of the rolls in the past, to be honest. We'll remember that for next time.
I love it.
2 crit successes that counts as 4 successes, and yeah. You think like, no, he's being 100% legit with you. That this person's name is Barry Flounder.
I'm so glad I used the roll on that.
Hey, Willie. Hey, Willie. Hey, Willie.
What? Yes,
Willie,
Wilhelm, but that's fine.
do
Go
you
ahead.
think Millie's taking a long time? Should we go check on her?
Can we hear? Could we hear any of this ruckus down in this room?
Yeah, could they hear
Like
Mr. Handy?
his lamenting that his life was gonna end, maybe.
I would say that between like the doors and the fact that he's in another room, partly down a hallway, no.
I think that we should trust the process. She's a scientist, or at least she's pretending to be one, and we should wait until she comes back. She should be back
Well,
very soon.
Well, usually if something happens, Wally's the one to protect Millie. So it gets making me nervous. I don't know.
No, but don't worry. If something happens, we will hear her screaming.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
So you just listen. Just listen for the screams, and then we'll know.
Oh, I forgot that. There's screaming sometimes.
Oh, well, I guess sometimes it isn't. I don't. You would know better.
Listen.
I am going to try and assure Mr. Handy that I will be right back. And I have two very experienced companions with me who will be able to fight off some of these monsters and escort him safely downstairs.
Thank you, miss. That is quite generous of you.
Well, I gotta survive first, so
All right.
Don't thank me yet.
Oh. Heading back towards the door, you hear the shuffling feet just outside the doorway in the hallway.
Yep, they're really close.
Really close.
All right, can I wait until they get a bit quieter?
You can. They do shuffle up closer to the door, and you see the shadow of this thing starting to fall across the open doorway out in the hall.
Oh fuck, the door was open. I didn't close it. Oh no, I'm an idiot.
Yeah, and I think that's a really good spot for us to cliffhang this episode. Yeah.
What? You didn't hear the screams.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, I wanted to hear at least one scream.
Yeah, I mean, you could do a practice scream right now if you want. Just, I'll take out my...
She's got raspy vocal folds, so it'd be like... It would be very good. Yeah. I got nothing.
I
That
think
was awesome.
the gifts from chat, as far as the extra -2s to the rolls, because I think we forgot to use some of those. Let's save those for next episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will. And I like your
yeah.
idea of instead of +2 when we play Cyberpunk, -2 when we're playing the 2d20 system. I like that idea a lot.
Makes a lot of
And
sense.
I'll even change the text on that so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Can I retcon the ending of this instead of it's just smash cut or like crash zoom. Oh fuck.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, perfect. And we'll pick this up again next week. Same Fallout time, same Cyberpunk Uncensored channel.
Okay, let's do the giveaway though.
Yes, absolutely.
Before we wrap all this, nobody go anywhere. Everybody in chat, pick a number between 1 and 100 and type it into chat for your chance to win a copy of the Fallout 2D20 rulebook, the PDF. And if you already won it or you already own it, you can still pick a number between 1 and 100 and put it in there, because if you win it again, you can always gift it to a friend, family member, your favorite GM or player, or somebody else. Maybe while everyone's putting in their number between 1 and 100, we can go around the table and just do our little outros.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's start with David this time.
All right, so I'm David. You can catch me here every Tuesday. You can catch me on Realmsmith every Monday. Follow me at Realmsmith_Dave. And check out Mithril Armory on Instagram or mithrilarmory.com to see all the interesting things that I've made.
Awesome. And Ellen?
Super short.
You can find me at Babybeard Media. We're on Twitter, we're on Facebook, we're especially on YouTube and all good podcatchers. So make sure that you check us out. You can also find me alone on Twitter at EllenKGraham1, where I do hot nerd stuff. And you can catch me on Friday. Oh no, it's my Friday, but it's America's Thursday. I'm playing Cyberpunk Red on Sirenscape with the lovely Rob and Brandon.
Hey.
That's me.
Hey. Awesome, thanks. And Rob, did you want to do your thing now?
Yeah, and you're not late. You're not late there, Capricious. Everybody in chat, you still have a chance. Pick a number between 1 and 100 for your chance to win. And yeah, I'm Rob Mulligan, the founder of Cyberpunk Uncensored. I'm here every Tuesday, finally getting to play and not GM. I really appreciate Brandon stepping in and hooking this up. Every Thursday, I am GMing over on the Sirenscape Twitch doing Cyberpunk Red. Every Friday on the Mad Queen YouTube, I'm GMing her Fallout 2D20. And Brandon is a player on that team as well. And I'm getting a little bit of noise in there. I wanted to make sure I wasn't glitching out. Can everybody still hear me?
Yep.
Okay, good. Sorry about that. But this Friday I'm not going to be running the Mad Queen's Fallout. Instead, I'm going to be on the Game Master Roundtable. It's the Fallout Game Master Roundtable. I'll be posting links and information about that on the Cyberpunk Uncensored Discord, the Facebook group. I'll be posting it from my Twitter, everywhere online. Aside from that, Figurama officially sponsored Cyberpunk Uncensored. I'm going to be putting out some links and hookups to pre-orders to the Doro Hidoro statue, their figure. I did the Killy one for Blame back a little while ago, but I'll be posting links about that as well and kind of promoting that over the next weeks. So everybody look out for that as well.
Awesome.
That's it for me.
Do you want me to roll D100?
After you do your little outro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was thinking I'd do that to close
can't
out
forget
the episode.
GM.
But
And do that if you want.
All right, I'll save it to close out the episode. Do you want me to roll it? Go ahead, or should we give that honor to somebody else? All right. 74. We've got a 74. Let's see who's close. I think RC Walker Nexus.
Yeah, it's 2 points away. RC Walker Nexus. Congratulations.
Well done. Well
that's the one.
done.
Yeah, just shoot me a message either here or Cyberpunk Uncensored Discord. You can hit me up on Facebook, on Twitter, anywhere. Just hit me up and I'll get you that code so you can get your free copy of Fallout 2D20.
Yeah, awesome. All right, anything else we need to announce or mention? No, I think we're good. Okay,
We're good.
Have been Brandon Perkins, your overseer, also known as DM_Brando. I stream with Dave every Monday on Realmsmith, and also with Rob on Fridays, except not this Friday with Mad Queen, and every Thursday for Cyberpunk Red right here on, not right here, on the Sirenscape channel. But also brought to you by Cyberpunk Uncensored.
True. It gets confusing.
It's my first day. What can I say? But thank you, everybody, for joining us. This has been epic, mostly because of all of you. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you to the cast. You are amazing, and I'm very honored to get to be your GM. Thanks, everybody. We will see you next week.
Take care.
Cyberpunk Uncensored.